In this video, you're going to learn 5 investments you can start today that have the potential to make you rich in 2027. These are not magical shortcuts or unrealistic promises. These are real opportunities already growing right now. And the people who take action early will be the ones with the biggest rewards when a market shifts over the next 2 years. Stay until the end because I'll show you the story of someone who started with almost nothing and used one of these investments to multiply their savings dramatically in less than a year. And I'll tell you the one mistake that will make you lose every opportunity on this list if you don't avoid it. Here's the truth most people ignore. Wealth doesn't show up instantly. It appears slowly, silently, and then all at once. By the time everyone realizes what's happening, the early movers have already taken the biggest gains. That's why learning these investments today matters so much. These 5 opportunities don't require thousands of dollars. Some can be started with $10 or less. Some don't require technical skill. Some grow automatically. What they all have in common is this: they reward consistency, timing, and patience. And the best part is that these are not speculative fantasies. They are backed by real economic trend happening right now. Trends that experts, companies, and governments are already preparing for. If you've been wanting to invest but didn't know where to begin, this video will show you the simplest and smartest paths forward. And if you've already started investing, these ideas will help you accelerate your progress even faster. What you learn today can shape your financial reality over the next 2 years. Let's start with the first investment on this list: the industries that become essential before the world even notices. These are sectors that quietly grow in the background and then explode in value once demand becomes unavoidable. And right now, one of the fastest rising sectors is digital infrastructure. This includes cloud storage, data processing, AI tools, and automation platforms. Even small companies that create supporting tools for these industries are becoming highly profitable because the world is shifting to total digitalization. You don't need to buy expensive stocks to benefit from this. You can start with low-cost fractional shares or even recurring weekly purchases of ETFs that track tech infrastructure. This lets you invest a tiny amount consistently, and it compounds over time. People who start now won't need thousands to see real growth. They only need consistency and patience. The second investment you can start immediately is energy transition. Governments and corporations are pouring billions into solar, wind, electric batteries, grid upgrades, and new clean technologies. The world is not going back to old energy systems. It's moving forward, with or without anyone's permission. The opportunity is already happening. What matters is whether you choose to be early or late. You can invest in energy ETFs, clean tech companies with long-term growth, or even micro-investing platforms that give you exposure to renewable energy without needing expert knowledge. People who invested in these sectors just a few years ago have already seen strong returns, and the next wave is coming between now and 2027. If you understand these 2 sectors, you already have an advantage over most people. You're not chasing trends. You're entering before the majority even wakes up. The third investment that can make people rich by 2027 is what experts call micro-automation businesses. These are tiny digital systems that run almost on their own once you set them up, producing small but steady income streams. One system alone won't make you rich, but several working together can completely change your financial life. Here's how it works. Instead of building one big business, you create multiple small automated machines. Things like niche websites that earn ad revenue, simple digital tools for specific problems, small YouTube channels with evergreen topics, or mini online stores that sell low-maintenance digital products. Each one earns a little, but when you stack 10 or 20, the combined income becomes powerful. People imagine automation means coding or complicated technology, but that's not true anymore. AI tools now let beginners create videos, write scripts, design products, build websites, even manage customer service. The heavy work used to take weeks. Today, it takes minutes. What matters now is your creativity and your ability to start small. Here's a real story. A woman from Indonesia began creating tiny informational websites using free tools. Each site made just $5 to $10 per month. Sounds small, until she built 50. Her income now covers her rent, food, and savings, all from microautomation. And she updates her sites only a few hours each month. Another example, a college student began selling simple digital templates online. No inventory, no packing, no shipping, just pure digital sales. His first month, he earned $20. 6 months later, he had multiple templates bringing him over $1,000 monthly without quitting school. Microautomation businesses work because the world rewards systems, not effort. People who build these systems now will ride a wave of opportunity that becomes massive by 2027. You don't need perfection. You need small actions done consistently. The fourth investment that can make people rich in 2027 is something almost nobody talks about because it doesn't feel flashy. It's called skill equity. Instead of investing money, you invest time into a skill that multiplies your income for the rest of your life. And the truth is simple. Money grows slowly. Skills grow exponentially. Skill equity works because one powerful skill can completely reshape your earning potential. For example, learning how to sell, negotiate, communicate clearly, produce content, or understand basic financial strategy. These skills create opportunities and open doors that money alone can't. People think they need thousands of dollars to change their life, but one skill mastered deeply can be worth more than any stock you buy. Look at this. In 2024, a man from Brazil learned high-level spreadsheet automation. He wasn't a programmer. Within 6 months, he increased his salary by 40% just by helping companies reduce repetitive tasks. That was skill equity. Another woman in Mexico learned product photography using her phone. She started offering services to local businesses, and within a year, she replaced her full-time job. Skill equity is powerful for another reason. Once you develop a valuable skill, you can leverage it in multiple ways. Freelancing, consulting, creating digital products, building a YouTube channel, offering training. One skill becomes 10 income streams. And every year, it becomes more valuable, not less. People underestimate what a single focused year of skill development can do. Imagine you pick one skill today and practice it for 30 minutes daily. By 2027, you'll be better than 90% of people in the world at that skill. Companies will want you, clients will chase you, and opportunities will appear that you can't even imagine right now. Skill equity is the investment that grows even when the economy slows down, even when markets fall, even when money feels tight. You carry it with you everywhere. If you start now, by 2027, you won't just have more money. You'll have the power to create it on demand. The fifth investment that can help people become rich by 2027 is what many financial strategists call global arbitrage opportunities. This means taking advantage of price differences between countries, currencies, labor costs, or digital services. Most people never think about this because they only see the world from their local perspective. But the internet has erased borders, and those who understand global differences can make money in ways that didn't exist 10 years ago. Here's the idea. Something expensive in one country can be incredibly cheap in another. A service that costs $100 in the US might cost $10 in Asia or South America. A subscription that is expensive in Europe may be much cheaper in Turkey or Argentina. Digital products, virtual assistants, editing, design, coding, even online advertising, everything has price variations depending on the region. Smart people use these differences to their advantage. For example, someone in India offers video editing for $15, while a creator in Canada pays $70 for the same service. A young man from Spain built a simple business connecting clients from high-cost countries with talent from low-cost regions. He earns the difference without doing any of the work himself. Another example, a woman from the Philippines buys software subscriptions at regional prices and resells bundled services legally by adding support and tutorials. Her clients pay less than normal, but she still earns a profit because the regional discount is huge. That's global arbitrage. Even digital products work. Many people create online courses, templates, or tools once and sell them globally. A sale in a strong currency like dollar or euro has more value when you live in a country with lower cost of living. This means your income stretches further and you save faster. These opportunities become even more powerful in 2027 as more companies hire globally and currencies shift. Small arbitrage plays can turn into long-term income streams. You don't need a big investment, just awareness and creativity. By exploring global differences today, you position yourself for a financial advantage most people will never notice until it's too late. The sixth investment that can make people rich by 2027 is the rise of micro IP assets. Small pieces of intellectual property that earn money repeatedly after you create them once. Most people still think IP means writing a book or inventing something big, but the digital world changed everything. Today, almost anyone can create micro IP that generates passive or semi-passive income. These assets can be digital guides, templates, simple tools, short ebooks, unique images, audio packs, spreadsheets, mini courses, or even branded frameworks. The magic is that you create something once, and it can be sold thousands of times without extra work. While most people trade hours for money, those who build micro IP trade creativity for unlimited upside. A young designer from Colombia created a simple set of Instagram story templates. She uploaded them to an online marketplace and forgot about them. Months later, she started noticing sales notifications. That single pack has now sold over 8,000 copies. One weekend of work turned into long-term income. Another man in Poland created a collection of AI prompts for small businesses. He priced them low, around $5. But the volume was huge. The prompts went viral inside niche communities and made him more in 1 month than his normal salary. Micro IP works because every person, every business, every creator needs something. If you solve a specific problem, even in a tiny niche, people will buy it. The key is not perfection, it's usefulness. The world is so big that even a small audience can turn a micro IP into real income. By 2027, experts predict digital micro assets will become one of the fastest growing online markets. People everywhere are looking for ready-made solutions. If you start building your micro IP now, even simple projects can stack into a powerful income engine. You don't need to be famous. You don't need a big following. You just need to solve one small problem better or faster than someone else. And once your micro IP is out there, it can make money while you sleep. The seventh investment that can make people rich by 2027 is data-driven personal branding. Most people think a personal brand means being an influencer, posting selfies, or trying to be famous. But the real value comes from something completely different. Using data to position yourself as the go-to person in a small but profitable niche. Companies in 2026 and 2027 don't just hire skills. They hire visibility and authority. When people search your name and find clear proof of expertise, you instantly become more valuable. This raises your income, your opportunities, your client base, and even your ability to launch future businesses. Here's how it works. You pick a micro topic like budgeting for beginners, productivity hacks, digital freelancing, or AI tools. Then you create small, consistent pieces of content. Not viral content, not entertainment, just small educational posts that answer simple questions. Over time, search algorithms push your name higher, and people trust you before they even meet you. A man in Malaysia began posting short tips on LinkedIn about remote work productivity. He wasn't famous, not even close, but companies began noticing his posts. Within a year, he went from a regular employee to earning more than triple as a consultant. All because data showed he was active, consistent, and helpful. Another example, a woman from Canada started a tiny YouTube channel teaching people how to create digital planners. Her videos rarely passed 1,000 views, but that didn't matter. Her brand brought her steady buyers for her products and consistent clients who wanted custom designs. Her personal brand became her most profitable asset. Data-driven branding is powerful because every post, every video, every guide becomes a digital footprint. By 2027, employers and clients will rely even more on online signals to decide who to trust. If you start building your footprint now, you'll be ahead of almost everyone. You don't need millions of followers. You just need to be known for something useful. And once people trust you, money follows naturally. The eighth investment that can make people rich by 2027 is what experts call the digital asset spread strategy. Instead of relying on a single platform or income source, you build small digital assets across multiple platforms so that if one slows down, the others keep growing. This strategy protects your income and multiplies it at the same time. Here's the idea. You create simple assets that can live on different platforms. Short videos, mini blogs, templates, checklists, digital downloads, audio packs, or simple tutorials. Each asset attracts a tiny audience, and each platform pays differently through ads, sales, affiliate links, or brand partnerships. Alone, each asset earns a little. Together, they build a powerful ecosystem of income. A man from Romania started posting short financial summaries on TikTok, Medium, and Reddit. None of his posts went viral, but he posted hundreds over a year. Today, he earns from Medium Partner Program, TikTok creativity payouts, and affiliate income from recommended books. None of this existed for him before. His digital spread turned into a quiet but reliable income machine. Another example, a teacher in Argentina created simple, printable worksheets and uploaded them to 3 different marketplaces. She didn't rely on just one. Over time, she discovered that one platform performed well in January, another in July, and another during the holidays. The spread protected her income from seasonal drops, and by 2026, she was earning more from her digital assets than from her teaching job. The reason the digital asset spread strategy works so well is because every platform has different users, algorithms, and peak seasons. If you only depend on one place, one change can destroy your income. But when you spread your digital footprint, you become resilient. You don't fear algorithm updates, new competitors, or slow months. By 2027, digital platforms will pay creators and educators even more as competition shifts towards short, useful content. If you begin building your digital assets today, even small ones, you could create a system that supports you for years. The ninth investment that can make people rich by 2027 is an approach many entrepreneurs quietly use, but almost nobody explains clearly. It's called leveraged digital reselling. Instead of creating products or services, you find high-value tools, subscriptions, or digital bundles at discounted regional prices, then legally resell value-added versions to customers who pay more. Here's why it works. Digital products have no shipping costs, no inventory, and no expiration date. But their prices vary dramatically depending on the country. Software, licenses, cloud tools, online courses, design resources, even entertainment subscriptions. The same product can cost 3 to 10 times more in one region than another. People use this gap to build profitable micro-businesses. For example, a man from the Philippines noticed that certain editing tools were extremely cheap in his country. He purchased regional licenses, added tutorials and customer support, and resold complete bundles to creators in high-income countries. His customers saved money, and he earned profit fully legally because he sold a service layer, not the license alone. Another example, a woman in Turkey created bundles of digital business templates she bought from various marketplaces at regional prices. She organized them, improved them, added instructions, and sold them as complete startup kits. Her buyers loved the convenience, and she earned thousands in passive income. What makes leveraged digital reselling so powerful is that it doesn't require original creation, high skill, or large investment. It only requires understanding global price gaps and adding value on top. And the opportunity grows every year as digital products flood the market. By 2027, as countries face inflation and regional pricing becomes even more uneven, digital reselling will become one of the most profitable online opportunities. People who start now will have the advantage of experience, systems, and loyal customer bases. This strategy works especially well for beginners because you can start with a tiny budget, test different products, adjust quickly, and scale without risk. The 10th and final investment that can make people rich by 2027 is future-proof skill stacking. This isn't about learning everything. It's about combining 2 or 3 highly compatible skills so that together they become far more powerful than any single skill alone. Employers and clients in 2027 won't reward specialists or generalists. They'll reward people who stack the right skills in the right order. Here's how it works. You take one main skill, something simple like communication, design, research, writing, finance, or customer service. Then you pair it with a high-demand digital skill, such as AI tools, automation, data analysis, or content creation. When you combine them, you become irreplaceable. You're no longer competing with millions of people who only have one skill. You become the person who solves problems faster and better. A man in Brazil learned basic video editing, then stacked it with AI captioning tools. That combination made him 10 times faster than normal editors. Within a year, he was charging premium rates because clients valued speed. Another example, a woman in Mexico understood budgeting and simple financial planning. She stacked that with content creation. Today, she runs a small YouTube channel teaching financial basics. The channel isn't huge, but her videos attract clients who want personalized help. Skill stacking turned her general knowledge into a real business. Future-proof skill stacking works because the world is changing fast. New tools appear every month. People who adapt slowly struggle, but people who stack skills can adapt instantly. By 2027, experts predict the strongest earners will be individuals who combine creativity, technology, and communication into one powerful toolkit. If you start stacking skills today, you'll be prepared for any economic shift. And while others panic during changes, you'll be the one growing your income. Now that we've covered all 10 investments, you have a clear roadmap of opportunities that can change your life before 2027. These aren't theories. They're proven paths that ordinary people are already using successfully. And you can start with almost nothing. Stay until the next video, because I'll show you 5 specific investments you can make right now that experts believe are going to explode by 2027.